Did you know that Avatar grossed nearly $3 billion? It got me wondering about the top-grossing movies from past decades. Many may have faded from memory, but they're still classics that are definitely worth revisiting. The first highest-grossing movies in Hollywood. The Red Shoes follows the story of Vicky Page, a talented ballerina who joins a prestigious ballet company run by the strict and ambitious Maurice Lermontov. Lermontov demands complete dedication from his dancers, believing the personal relationships interfere with artistic greatness. Vicky rises to stardom as the lead in a new ballet, The Red Shoes, but falls in love with the ballet's composer, Julian Craster. Lermontov disapproves, insisting that Vicky must choose between her love for Julian and her career. Torn between her passion for dance and her personal happiness, Vicky becomes increasingly distressed. In a tragic climax, unable to reconcile the two, Vicky runs out of the theater, throws herself in front of a train, and dies. The film ends with the ballet being performed in her memory, symbolizing the ultimate price of artistic obsession. Jolson Sings Again is a 1949 biographical musical film that follows the life of entertainer Al Jolson after his initial retirement. The film focuses on his struggle to adapt to life away from the stage, his newfound romance with Ellen Clark, and his eventual return to performing during World War II. Jolson entertains troops overseas, reigniting his passion for show business. His efforts to lift soldier morale lead to a career resurgence. The film highlights his personal and professional journey, ending with Jolson back in the public spotlight, performing once again. Samson and Delilah, 1949, follows Samson, an Israelite with superhuman strength granted by God, who is tasked with freeing his people from the Philistines. Samson falls for Delilah, who's recruited by the Philistine rulers to discover the secret of his strength. Delilah betrays Samson by cutting his hair, the source of his power, while he sleeps. Samson is captured, blinded, and imprisoned by the Philistines. However, in a final act of redemption, Samson regains his strength, pulling down the pillars of the Philistine temple, sacrificing himself to defeat his enemies and free his people. Quo Vadis, 1951, follows Marcus Vinicius, a Roman military commander, who falls in love with Lygia, a Christian woman. Their love story unfolds amidst the rise of Christianity and the tyranny of Emperor Nero, who persecutes Christians. As Marcus tries to win Lygia's love, he becomes sympathetic to her faith. Nero blames Christians for the Great Fire of Rome, leading to mass persecution. In the end, Marcus and Lygia survive, and Nero's reign ends in chaos. The film highlights the conflict between Roman decadence and the emerging Christian faith. The Greatest Show on Earth, 1952, focuses on the lives of circus performers, highlighting their personal and professional conflicts. The film's central plot revolves around a love triangle between Brad Braden, the circus manager, Holly, a trapeze artist, and the great Sebastian, a renowned aerialist. Amidst the rivalry and romantic tensions, the story explores the challenges of managing a circus, leading to a dramatic train crash and the performer's ultimate dedication to keeping the show going. The Robe, 1953, is a biblical epic centered on Marcellus Gallio, a Roman tribune who wins the robe of Jesus at his crucifixion. Afterward, Marcellus is tormented by guilt and strange visions tied to the robe. Seeking answers, he embarks on a journey that leads him to convert to Christianity. As he embraces the new faith, he faces conflict with the Roman Empire, particularly with Emperor Caligula. In the end, Marcellus chooses martyrdom over renouncing his faith, embracing the spiritual significance of the robe and his newfound beliefs. White Christmas, 1954, follows two Army buddies, Bob Wallace and Phil Davis, who become successful entertainers after World War II. They team up with a sister act, Betty and Judy Haynes, to put on a Christmas show at a Vermont inn owned by their former Army commander, General Waverly. The General's Inn is struggling financially due to a lack of snow, and the group decides to help by putting on a spectacular holiday show to attract guests. Romantic relationships develop between the performers, and in the end, a surprise snowfall saves the inn, creating a perfect Christmas. The Ten Commandments, 1956, is an epic biblical drama directed by Cecil B. DeMille, focusing on the life of Moses. The story traces Moses' journey from being a prince of Egypt to becoming the leader who frees the Hebrews from slavery. After discovering his true heritage, Moses defies Pharaoh Ramses and leads the Israelites out of Egypt, parting the Red Sea in the process. He receives the Ten Commandments from God on Mount Sinai, which become the foundation of moral law. The film emphasizes Moses' faith, struggles, and divine mission to deliver his people to the Promised Land. Cinerama Holiday, 1955, is a documentary-style film that showcases the immersive travel experiences of two couples, one American and one Swiss, using the innovative Cinerama widescreen format. The film follows the American couple as they travel through Europe, while the Swiss couple explores the United States. Through breathtaking cinematography and wide vistas, the film captures scenic landscapes, cultural highlights, and thrilling activities. Cinerama Holiday emphasizes the excitement of travel and adventure, offering audiences a visually spectacular journey across two continents. The Bridge on the River Kwai, 1957, is a World War II drama that follows British prisoners of war in a Japanese camp, led by Colonel Nicholson, who are forced to build a railway bridge in Burma. Nicholson, despite being a prisoner, becomes obsessed with constructing the bridge as a symbol of British excellence and discipline. Meanwhile, Major Shears, an escaped prisoner, returns with a mission to destroy the bridge. In the end, Nicholson realizes too late that his pride has helped the enemy, and the bridge is destroyed in a climactic explosion, symbolizing the futility of war and misguided loyalty.